Welcome back to Dinar Current, the place where facts matter, timing is everything, and the winds of financial change are no longer distant murmurs but a ticking clock. What we're about to share today could dramatically reshape how you view the Iraqi dinar and its future direction. We're tracking two critical developments that strongly indicate we are closer than ever to seeing a revaluation of the Iraqi dinar. First, a bold and revealing statement by the Prime Minister's top economic advisor. And second, a fast-approaching deadline that could send shockwaves through global financial systems, July 2025. Yes, it's that close. Let's start with the news that's making headlines across the IQD community. A recently published report quoted Iraq's Prime Minister's advisor declaring that the country is not only economically stable, but also fully prepared to rise as a regional financial leader, supported by four major economic pillars. Let's pause here. What does that really mean? A post-conflict, oil-rich nation saying it's ready to play with the big leagues in finance isn't just a political soundbite, it's a massive signal. If you're an IQD investor, this matters. Because when such declarations are made alongside months of strategic reforms and upgrades to Iraq's financial infrastructure, it suggests something big is brewing behind the scenes. Intel analyst Frank26 puts it simply, these official statements aren't just polite diplomacy. They're coded messages. According to him, Iraq is financially secure, no longer under constraint, and ready to exercise control over its exchange rate. And more importantly, they're about to do just that. This isn't blind optimism. This is leadership from the highest level signaling that Iraq is finally ready to move forward. Now let's move on to the second major event, one with potentially even greater implications, the rollout of mandatory electronic payments starting July 1, 2025. To the average person, this might sound like a tech update. But to those closely following the revaluation path, it's a countdown clock. Here's the context. Iraq has been methodically preparing for this shift for months. From cracking down on dollar misuse to integrating with global financial platforms like SWIFT, and strengthening anti-money laundering protocols, Iraq has been aligning itself with international financial expectations. July isn't just about making digital payments easier. It's about flipping the switch on a national digital infrastructure that can support a globally recognized exchange rate. Why is that important? Because a cash-only system can't operate efficiently in a modern, asset-backed economy. Electronic payments offer transparency, trackability, and credibility, three things the IMF and World Bank have consistently demanded before allowing Iraq full re-entry into the global economic arena. And here's where it all comes together. On one hand, we have strong political intent, Iraq declaring it's ready to lead financially. On the other hand, we have digital systems being activated to back that intent with action. And right in the center of this transformation, you, the IQD holder, watching history unfold. Let's go deeper. Why does Iraq claiming to be a financial hub matter so much? It means the country is stepping out of recovery mode and stepping into the big leagues, similar to what we've seen in Dubai, Qatar, and Singapore. These countries leverage their natural resources, visionary planning, and robust currency strategies to become financial centers. Iraq, with its vast oil wealth and economic reforms, is making a similar move. The PM's advisor cited four strategic strengths: Iraq's immense oil reserves, growing foreign exchange and gold holdings, strong regional trade links, and newly upgraded digital infrastructure. This is no longer a struggling state trying to stay afloat. It's a sovereign force ready to dictate its own financial future. Now back to Frank26's point. How can a nation preparing to be a regional currency anchor still operate at an exchange rate of 1,310 Iraqi dinars per USD? It can't, not for long. You can't become a global trading hub while your currency holds minimal international value. When officials speak of becoming a financial center, the subtext is clear: the exchange rate will shift to reflect Iraq's true economic strength. This brings us back to the July 1 deadline. This isn't a test run. This is a nationwide rollout of a digital payment system across government agencies, public departments, and private industries. In effect, Iraq is declaring, we're ready to monitor and manage every financial transaction. International observers, the U.S. Treasury, IMF, and World Bank, are watching this moment closely. Because transparency has always been the missing piece of Iraq's financial puzzle. It's the bridge from the past into a future where Iraq is fully integrated into the global economy. Still skeptical? Look at the facts. The U.S. Treasury recently limited the flow of U.S. dollars into Iraq due to compliance concerns. Iraq responded by tightening regulations, syncing with IMF frameworks, and enhancing digital oversight. The Central Bank of Iraq (CBI) has boosted its gold reserves to levels not seen in 30 years, while foreign currency reserves have also increased dramatically. Black market dollar activity has declined significantly, another indicator of growing control. And now, with a government-supported digital system launching across the country, the final phase is beginning. Ask yourself, why now? Why all at once? Because this is the moment they've been building toward. Every policy change, every reform, every technology upgrade has brought us to this point. For IQD holders, the potential impact is huge. Some well-placed sources have floated the idea of a contract rate exceeding $3 per dinar, with others suggesting that a properly calculated international rate could go even higher once full infrastructure is active. And why not? Iraq has the oil, gas, trade deals, gold, and now the digital tools to support a modern, stable currency. Everything's in place. So here's the question, are you ready? Do you have your paperwork organized? Are you working with a trustworthy financial advisor? If even part of what's being reported comes to pass, public exchange opportunities could open not long after July 1st. Of course, no outcome is guaranteed. Iraq still faces geopolitical challenges from both regional players and Western interests. The dynamics with Iran, the US, and other neighboring countries are complex. But the direction is undeniable. This is the closest Iraq has come to full financial sovereignty in over 10 years, with political unity, economic strength, digital innovation, and international backing all aligning. As Frank 26 says, they won't declare the move until the board is completely set. But with every step, that board is coming together. So as we move into the final days before this key date, we urge every IQD investor, stay alert. Stay educated. Stay prepared. This isn't another rumor cycle. This isn't hype. This is the moment many have waited for. If you found this breakdown valuable, hit the like button and share it with fellow investors. We want to hear from you. How long have you held your IQD? Do you think Iraq is truly ready for this shift? Are you preparing for the day you walk into a bank to exchange? Leave your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. We'll be tracking every major confirmation and development as this moment in history continues to unfold. Thank you for tuning into Dinar Current, where financial transformation is no longer a theory, it's becoming reality. Let's see what July brings. Until then, stay sharp, stay informed, and above all, stay ready.